since 3:45 because I passed out at 9 o'clock last night.
Okay. All right. All right.
Whoa.
That
We got
Cold
lineups. Let's
brew.
get it. Let's get it.
We are live. What's up, FanFest Live? What's up, Twitter X? What's up, YouTube? My brain's still cold brew's still getting there. Sorry, what were we about to say, Tom?
Oh no! It's like I was just saying it ain't hit yet.
No, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. Nottingham Forest. So their lineup, they're making you hit a link to their website. So that's I can't see their lineup because that's weird. Um. Anyway, I'm Crunk Chocolate. That's Tom Bob. Sharpie.
What up?
How's FC24? I saw you were playing. What's your first
It's
thoughts?
amazing. It's
Yeah?
amazing, bro. Like playing with the women is so dope because it's super integrated into the game. Like I thought it would be like separate ultimate teams. It was like no, it's one big thing. They start you off with women in your first pack, and then every pack you have, you add some women. So I got like Rachel Daly, I got Zalim, the CDM from Chelsea. I can't say her name, but she's really good.
Cuthbert.
Not Cuthbert. I think she plays with Chelsea. Anyways, we'll get back to that in another time. But yeah, it's a fun game. Everybody should play. I'm excited to get all the city women and guys and just have a ball.
Love it. Love it. All right. Well, shoot. I've just been trying to find this stupid Nottingham lineup. Wow, you guys are so broke. You don't even have just a general.
You want me to put it in a tweet?
Through a
I can like
graphic?
tweet it real quick because I got a graphic. Like,
Yeah,
I
go
got
for
it
it.
off of. Yeah, I'll put it in a tweet. I'll
Perfect.
tag
Perfect.
Shades of Blue Pod.
Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. FanFest Live isn't showing it. The screen isn't showing. So
There we go. Well, let's just talk it out. We got city stuff to talk.
I messaged them about it. So just gotta work on that. All right, man. Nunez, he's the cover boy for the graphic on social media.
Love to see it.
Ederson, Walker still got the captain armband. Of course, he's gonna have it. He was voted the captain. I saw people having a conversation about that for some reason. So they're just like, is he gonna have the armband? He's gonna have it every match unless he's not playing. That's kind of how the captain's band works.
That's how that works. Yeah,
That's generally how captaincy works. Yes,
every single year.
Just checking. I didn't know. maybe the rules have changed. I don't know. It's Akanji, Diaz, Vardial, he's back. Rodrigo, Nunez, Foden, Alvarez, Doku. So good to see his name on there still. I mean, obviously with injuries, he's also the hot player, so you really can't take him off. And Halan up top. Sharpie, I'll go straight to you. How are you feeling about it?
About the starting 11. Honestly, I was watching Esteemed Company video this morning. He literally said this would be the lineup, and it made perfect sense because these are the people who are healthy, who can play a full 90, and they're in a good rhythm, like you said. Like that front four, they're cooking. They are really finding each other very well. A lot of goal contributions from everybody involved. Nunez or Rodri can go forward, like they can trade places, and especially driving with the ball. Nunez is a beast, and yeah, best back line in the world. So with whoever plays, so I'm excited. What about you, Tom?
Good morning. Hold on one second. I just want to say good morning to everybody in the chats. If you're here, Tom Bomb, you're typing it, man. 79. Make sure you register. If anybody is watching through Twitter, you cannot win on Twitter. You cannot win watching on YouTube. You do have to go on to FanFest Live. The link to our link tree is on our. So trying to log back, there's a home at the bottom left of your corner. You just hit that, and I believe from there you are able to register. But once you register, you have to log in as that account also. It doesn't log you in once you register. Actually, let me write that down. Sorry, time out. You finish your statement. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, as far as this lineup goes, like um, just reading some of Pep's comments this week about Jeremy Doku, like you knew that he was going to start, and that he's already been playing well. I think that it just definitely, just like to borrow kind of and paraphrase Pep's words, like it brings a level of pace that we have not had since Raheem Sterling left, since we had Leroy Sané. And I think that that is an element that we really like, or he really likes with this other front three that he's got going on right now. Maybe it's different if KDB is healthy and playing. Maybe that's Grealish in that spot, playing 45. But I think that with the front that we have currently, um, what's up, Adam? I'm glad that you got your multiple personalities in in check. Uh, but yeah, I think that you don't disrupt the rhythm really of those front four players right now because they're cooking. So I am excited to see him in action. Continue like to just build that chemistry with Holland, with Foden, with Alvarez, just so that he looks even more explosive if he has that chemistry with the three of them.
Go for it.
Couple points that I was thinking while Tom was talking. First, we got to get to the bench, right? We do have Grealish back on the bench, which is
Yeet.
great.
Yeet.
To add, just have him get a few minutes. I'm sure he'll get a run out in the second half at some point, along with Phillips, Ake, Gomez, Bob, and Lewis. People talk about it like it's a weak bench, but a bench is a bench. Like, I'm sorry that we don't have 18 World Cup players right now. It's okay. Like, we'll be fine. I think, guys. You can only have 5 subs anyway, so we got enough people if needed. And everybody there has played this season, right, and done well in their appearances. I don't think anybody's like come on and not made the most of their time, which is great to see. And the second point I was going to make is I think this is the most time that Foden, Alvarez, and Holland have played consecutively. Like, they're in a rhythm. And so the way you gel, the way we saw with Holland and KDB, they just had to play minutes together. You learn how to find people. And so, like, Holland's still leading the league in chances. He has the most chances missed because he has the most chances, but he's still ahead on goals by 3, 7-4. So, like, the ball will end up in the net. And later on, Crunk, I'm going to share my bet. It is a crazy bet, and I can't wait to share it because it's all about Holland and Alvarez. So it's going to be a little tip for you guys out there who want to win some money.
Let's go. I'm just excited to see Nunes continue to do what he was doing. It was 97% pass completion on the game on Tuesday. That's insane for a player getting his first start. I don't know if maybe Pep was saying some negative things just to neg the player or something. I don't know. And obviously, I said in the show it was one negative thing. But in one touch really isn't even a negative thing to get on anybody. Most of our one first touch is horrendous. So not everyone's Mahrez out here. Not everyone has the spin available ability of Foden. Let's look at some of these chats though. Variol, Adam says Variol or Kanji in center back. We haven't seen Variol at fullback, have we? I mean, I feel like he's playing that like Ake-ish, like left center back position. Yeah. And then Kyron probably. Oh, because everyone's chatting on that stuff. Okay, cool. Nottingham Forest. I guess Sharpie. Do you know anything about this squad? Do you want to chat about them real quick?
Yeah, I got you. So with Forest, they're starting American Matt Turner in goal. They're going with a 3-4-2-1. So you got Mangala, Niakate, and Boli as the 3 center backs. Left to right, you got Tavares at left wing back, Aina Sangare, and Serge Aurier at right wing back. And then you have Gibbs White and Nicholas Dominguez sitting underneath Taiwo Amani They will pose problems. Also, one of the blackest lineups I've ever seen, which is
I
very
Like
was
facts.
just
Like,
fitting to say
bro,
that. Like
the names,
this
it's
is the
crazy.
blackest
It's
lineup in the Premier League right now,
like,
and they're
they
like,
got
what is
rivaling
going
Crystal
on?
Palace. It's
Like
like Crystal Palace,
Africa,
Chelsea,
like, man.
and Forest.
But
They
also,
go
what I
in.
will say is, I'm not sure what Sangare's position
He's a
is.
CDM.
He is okay,
Yeah.
but Aina Tavares, Aurier, that's all. Those are all defenders. They're mostly defenders on this. Yes, they're wing backs. They have an attacking mindset and can score. The squad's crazy. I know Ali. I can't remember what his last name is. They're one of their forward players got a red card in the previous match, and he is unavailable. I knew there were going to be adjustments, but this is truly they're just going to be waiting for their chance. I don't think they're really going to get many chances to attack.
Yeah, I could easily see this being a 5-4-1 where Tavares and Arya drop back,
That's
and
crazy.
then Gibbs, White, and Dominguez drop back, and they just hunker down for the first 60 minutes because on their bench they have Callum Hudson-Odoi who just scored a beautiful goal. You have Chris Wood who could be another. He could make a double strike partnership if needed. You have Anthony Alonga with pace, so you have some options if Steve Cooper wants to switch it up, but it's just a matter of like how long do you wait, and do you let the game go too fast, go too far if you get down 2-0 and it's 70 minutes left, like, and you try to chase the game and then City just explodes. So good luck for us. Good luck.
And anybody who is on and you are not registered, you see yourself as like Man City fan, random 3 numbers. Make sure you hit that home in the bottom left to register yourself for FanFest Live. That is the only way you can win the $25 digital gift card. Any other thoughts about Nottingham Forest?
they also have Divock Origi on their bench as well. That might be a little bit something different to bring off of their bench, just as well. I don't know. Iwani has been just playing wonderfully. Like he's just been really good form. I'm not necessarily very concerned because I'm not sure how much of the ball that we will let Forrest see. Um, but I mean, he would be the player that I would keep my eye on for Forest. But again, like we are playing at the Etihad, and as a result, like, and you see Steve Cooper set up in this Christmas tree on FOTMob, and you're like, I don't think that they're really gonna like come out and play. Like it looks like they're about to park this bus.
Yeah, it's going to be, and I think it's going to get real ugly for them because of that. Yeah, again, I see a Man City fan 114. If you are here to win the digital gift card, you need to register. Hit that home button on the bottom left to register and log back in as yourself, and you have a chance to win. Is there any chance? How how are they going to stop City? In what way, world, possibility is there? It because Alvarez, everyone who's on this pitch currently is playing so well. Their
Mm-hmm.
confidence is, you would think, pretty high. Um, they're gonna be great. Even in worst case, you can bring Grealish on. We have people on the bench who are hungry to then prove themselves. You think, like, actually, let's just say with Grealish, he's been injured, and I'm sure the man's been online. He's been seeing the smoke he's been getting. How do you think he's feeling? Like, what? Put yourself in your position if you were him. Like, you're just hanging out. You're hurt. You've done all the things that you've done for City. You carried them on their foot, taking a million fouls for us, and this kid hops on for 65 minutes, and now they're calling him the young god.
I mean,
Well, go ahead, Tom. You go that one. Go ahead.
this is Manchester City, and like we are the three-time defending Premier League champions, and like you got to fight for your spot. Like you know that like we're gonna bring in talented players, and like maybe injury does, does like prevent you from getting your spot back. Your spot's not reserved because you've been injured, but you know, we're playing well. And if you develop talent over the season, like you can't feel bad about that. But as far as Jack goes, like I think that Jack understands that. Like he understands that there's talented players on this team, and that like he's gonna have to work very very hard to see the field.
Yeah, and Kyron, hopefully I'm saying your name right. A fit Grealish is starting knockout games because Pep prizes the ball retention. See Bernardo versus Riyadh at right wing last year. Facts. Very good point. Very good point. Sharpie.
I want to go to your first question, Crunk, about like how can they take something from this game, right? How does force City to drop points? We just saw it midweek, right? Like you get the early goal, you go up, and this is a more talented team than we played, right, against Red Star. So you think, hey, now they're even more emboldened. We saw it last week when we did the watch along, right? West Ham gets that goal first, and after that you just try to hold the fort, and you bring on subs late when needed. But do I think they have the ability? Nobody has the ability to stop us for 90 minutes. And so that's where we just wear you down, right? It's like a crock pot. It just slowly simmers, and eventually that food gets just right, and you're food, and you're done. So it's inevitable, but it could definitely be difficult. I'm not gonna say we're gonna win 5-0 or 6-0, but eventually somehow we hit the magic number of 3 goals, maybe conceding 1 or keeping a clean sheet.
Interesting.
Do you think that like that? Do you think that that's the issue? Like that we have to get punched in the mouth to like respond? Like, because I mean, like, because if you look at our last 2 matches, like it's been like we haven't been playing well.
See,
And then
I'll refute that. I think
Okay.
we played well against West Ham, right? Like we started out so well, the shots just didn't go in. Like we were aggressive. I haven't seen passive City. Like this new younger attacking group is going for it. Now, what happens the match that the first 2 shots go in, and now it's 2-0 by 15 minutes? Then it looks real scary for you, right? But I just think that like we have to, if Haaland finds his form, because he's getting great chances, it's really going to get ugly out there. Like we have not played well, like as a finishing product, but I think other parts of the pitch we've been pretty solid, especially build-up play has been really great.
I was looking at the players. I figured I was looking at some of their sizes. This is a pretty big team. Even like Aina, who's a wingback, I think he's like 6 foot, 6'1", something like that. I do think he put the side in to smother Haaland. I think people have figured out that's the one way. Is it's not necessarily put a lot of people at him. It's just a lot of people kicking at the feet. It's the bunny effect. That's how you're able to really stop her. You stop them in very similar ways, because they're even starting to like track back and help with 1s and 2s and holding the ball up a lot better. What I want to flip before we do score predictions and we pick a winner. Girona. They won big. They are now top of the league. Kian, during our lit stream, asked this conversation about, it wasn't this conversation, but it was this conversation, how City own multiple clubs, and normally it's not a problem because the clubs City own tend to not be that talented and wouldn't get in the way about Champions League, and City Football Group wouldn't have to pick one or the other. It is a very long season. I will admit that. But what is this, 5 games in, 6 games in? Girona, they're top of the league, and they just won 4-1. This is interesting, to say the least. Like, what are they going to do? You can't gut the team, but can you? Like, what is City Football Group going to do if they're second place still come January 1st. You gotta let it play out, right? I don't know. This is crazy.
I don't see that happening. I think like I don't know, like I guess I just have like faith
Well,
in
because La
I
Liga is not that great right now.
I mean, La Liga is not great, but like I guess I just have faith in that one of Real Madrid and Barca is going to turn it around, and then maybe Sociedad will figure it out. But I don't.
Because they just need to get knocked down to Europa League. So maybe that's their hope also. It's just like, we'll let them play. Worst case, we'll tell them to sit, rest a player or two to make sure that they secure that spot. Maybe if it's built on the last match of the season or something. I don't know. It's crazy.
So a huge reason for Hirona's success, which has been great, is that the highest place they've played in the table, like their highest opponent right now, was
Mm,
Getafe, which is ninth. So they
mm.
haven't faced another top 8 side. So they're winning the matches they're supposed to, right? They're that's important. Like beating up on Mallorca right now 4-1 is brilliant. But you got Villarreal coming up, you got Real Madrid, and then to start October, okay, October's a little easy, but those next 2 matches at Villarreal, at Real Madrid, they could easily lose both of those, right? Like
Yes.
it wouldn't shock me. And then things kind of like, relegate, go back to the mean. So it's a cool story, but I guess I'm on a wait and see thing just because Atletico Madrid dropped some points early. They always are going to finish top 4.
Mhm.
Real Madrid, Barca will finish top 4. So you're going for 4th against one of those other clubs, the Sociedades, the Betises, maybe Villarreal if they get hot. So it's just like, we'll see. It's cute though. It's fun. I'm happy for them. Really happy.
Nigerian Halan is about to give y'all the business. Who are you, fan 778? You obviously have registered because you're just fan 778. Oh, you shit house.
But see, that's what happens when you only give away a Fanatics card and not like a city item. So you
The
can
thing
get
is,
all the people
in
up.
order to win it, you still have to reach out to me. So I'm still gonna find out who you
Uh,
are.
there you go.
You
Ah,
still got to get me some sort of digital
Mm.
information. First time
First
caller,
time,
long
first
time.
time.
color long
Shout out.
First time,
Hey,
long time.
honestly, we love all this. Oh, it's Kid.
Of course. Of course. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of
Hi,
sense.
Ken.
Oh,
Hello,
love it.
Ken.
Oh man. And then okay. Let's do score predictions and then we'll do the giveaway. I do see a couple people as Man City fan general. That means you haven't registered yet. Please register if you are interested in winning. I mean, if you're just here for vibes, I love that. Anyway, yeah, score prediction. Man, I'm saying it. We have to somehow score 6 goals. I think I said it in the pod. I mean it. I do like pushing the button and making it go 6, 6, 6, 6, but we're doing it. I don't think we can keep a clean sheet though. So 6-1, goals galore. We're just bang, 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 bang. Someone's figuring it out. Everyone's hungry. Obviously, Daku, I could see him scoring a brace because shooters shoot, and we have seen that. He's going to take 4, 5, 6 shots if he has the chance, and that angers Halan. So he's going to want to get his shots off. Everyone's going to want to get into it because they're watching him do his thing. It's just like he's not going to be the only one scoring. I want to score. So I just think we're going to run it up.
What you got, Tom?
I'm gonna go with a 3-1 City victory. It just seems like our score line right now. I don't know what we do to keep our defense alert enough to like prevent, get that clean sheet right now. But I think I'm gonna go 3-1. I got Alvarez, Holland, and Daku as goal scorers. And Phil is going to have at least 2 assists.
Ooh, I might need to play that. I like that. 2 assists or more for Phil. Fuck it. I'll say 4-0. I like we're gonna keep the ball over 65, 70% of the match. We know that coming in. It's gonna be tough for them to break. We got Kyle Walker's recovery pace out there if we need it. I don't think Vardiol will maybe he won't be as adventurous / Daku would definitely he's gotten better, right? He's getting better every match, and so I don't think he's going to have that giveaway at the midline again that led to West Ham's goal. So yeah, 4-0 feels good.
I mean, oh sorry, go Tom up.
Oh, I did just check on Fatma, but Serge Aurier is coming back from an injury, specifically a hamstring injury. So
he's
yeah,
gonna be food.
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what that means.
So you mean to say we're gonna be seeing Gonzalo Montiel probably at halftime, 60th minute at least.
Yeah, and I love these score lines. Chiron thinks Luton will be the 6-goal game.
I can see that.
See, like I said, I'm not going to say that. I pick and choose when I want to pick on them. That's not it. I think they're going to put up a good fight against us for some reason. Let's see, 2-1 City from Ken, 4-1 City. Eddie doesn't take the man. I don't appreciate Eddie getting blamed for these goals that are getting scored on him. These are not his problem. Yeah, balls are bounced. It's like 2 passes, 3 passes going left, right. He's being set up. Mans is being set up. He's making great blocks all game. I just don't appreciate it. That's why I want us to keep a clean sheet. It's not for the defense. It's specifically for Edison. He just needs it. Chiron City 5-1. Forrest Doku eats Aurier for lunch. 5-0 Halan. Alex, love it. Hat trick. All right. Does City score inside the first 15 minutes? Man, I feel like Pep tells people no.
I say yes. I mean, they went for it last week. They just missed. I think we go. I think because they know, and maybe Pep's evolving. It's if we score early, the rest of the game is open for us, right? Versus if it's, tight and controlled, but we haven't scored in 60 minutes, that's a lot more stress. So go for the goals. Shoot, man. Shoot.
Okay, so I assume people can't see it. So I'm going to I'm going to record it on my phone and post it on social media and figure out and just post it from there. So we'll just do it like this. And I will announce. And of course, they won. Can you guess who won?
Ken.
Oh, what's up, Ken?
Ken, you son of a bitch! I love you. Oh man, bro. Hey, right?
Just came in,
just hopped in, just stole it.
Nah, that's all good. Winners win.
Winners win, right?
Winners win.
And someone tied Arsenal needs to, I guess.
They need something,
I had to. You won. I had to get the Arsenal dig in there, right? Yeah, I'll get in touch with you, Ken, with what I need. I'll talk to Fantasy Live, auction it for charity. I mean, I don't know how that works, but I'm down for it. Whatever, let's go for it. Shoot. Any final thoughts?
I'm trying to think. Nothing sticks out. I think this should be a fun game. It's a beautiful day in Manchester.
Yeah, your bets. Your bet.
Yeah.
Your bet.
Oh, but Tom, what were you about to say? I got you. Go ahead, Tom.
No. That was all I was gonna say. Is all right. I don't.
Let's talk some numbers, y'all. So my first bet I have is for everybody listening. It's a plus 332 odds, and it's very simple, right? City wins. There's over 2.5 goals in the game. Nothing crazy. Haaland has 2 or more shots on target. Alvarez has 1 shot on target. And then you get to halves. Haaland has a shot in each half. Alvarez has a shot in each half. And my last leg is that Haaland has a shot on target in each half. So it's just Haaland shooting. That's it. Nobody has to. He doesn't have to score.
What's the odds for that?
Plus 332.
332 for how many legs?
7.
That's kind of crazy. I thought the odds would be better for 7 legs.
But it's because it's all simple. They're all like really
okay.
high percentage
Simple
chances,
bets,
right?
yeah.
So the more complex bet though is plus 906. It's all that stuff, but it's just Alvarez doing exactly what Haaland does. So basically, I just have Haaland and Alvarez shooting both halves, and I didn't even make them scores. Like they just have to get on target. So maybe Foden and Doku score, but Alvarez and Haaland are peppering the net all match, right? So that's the thinking here. And yeah, I got another bet coming where City will win by at least 2 and do some other stuff. But you know, it's a good day to bet on City, man.
I think I'm gonna get in on.
I'm gonna post them all on us on social too. So, yeah.
Don't ever tell y'all, let anyone tell y'all that Shades of Blue is not looking out for y'all. And
Hey,
y'all
we trying out
wallets.
here, you know. I hit Thursday night football with 2 crazy same game parlays, and I said let's take this energy to the footy and let's see what pops.
I'm literally doing one right now. I'm being a little more aggressive with my parlay because I think we're gonna get all of these shots off. So as soon as this bet goes through, I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I mean, the match doesn't start, so there's no reason to be like, "Oh my gosh, hurry up, guys!" Let's see, Julian Alvarez, Foden to both have 2 or more shots in the first half. Doku to have 1 shot in the first half, and then Haaland to have 2 shots on target, and Rodri to have just 1 shot, just a shot, and that's 860.
That seems very feasible to me.
Right. So I think that'd be great. Do we think Gomez and Bob get in the match today? Calvin too.
Yes.
No.
Oh, go ahead, Sam. Who you got?
Oh,
No, I do not,
Carabao?
because I think that I think they start against Newcastle in midweek.
Oh, that's right. Pep definitely rotates everybody except defenders. So
Does
yeah,
Calvin start against Newcastle?
yeah, he
Yes.
started last year in
Oh,
in
he
match.
did, didn't he? Okay.
Yeah. I think we gotta let's be real. Like, he's a good player,
Yes.
and it's okay that Nunez is probably better than him, but he's still good and still has a role to play. And honestly, he's motivated to do well, right? It's not he's going to go on the pitch and shit
No,
the bed.
Ken. You have to keep your abuser on your squad, or else like drop him outright. Like no, thank you.
No help for you.
We already
No.
gave you Gabby and Zinchenko, and we don't want them back. You guys are stuck with them.
Number 2. Love number 2.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This has been actually fantastic. Oh my goodness. I love talking footy with you guys. Shout out to everybody in the chats. This has been great. Ken isn't Loki. Yeah, there we go. Maybe not Loki. The only thing Loki is his name. He knows how to move in silence. I love it. All right. Well, I'm Crunk Chocolate. This is Tom Bomb. Sharpie Charlie. We are Shades of Blue. Shout out to FanFest Live. We appreciate you. City, let's go run it up. Let's go get this win. Let's get us some of this money so I can go out and drink and get. We out here. Bye.